Beep, beep, like a pickup truck. Mm-hmm. I can't sing. Oh my God. You won't let me do anything.
No. I just couldn't sing. I didn't say anything.
Oh, somebody came to my Instagram from YouTube. Oh my goodness. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hi, we missed you guys.
No, I did. I missed you even more.
Oh my God. She gets on my nerves. Hey, y'all. Hey.
Hey.
So, I quit my job today. Can you cut that light on so they can see me? They don't want to see you. They want to see me.
No. They want to see me.
Hey.
Look,
Oreo even trying to get up here. Y'all worrisome. They came here to find out why I quit my job, though.
Let's.
Look, everybody's. Oh my God, I'm so jealous. Oh, what? Oh! Oh my God. Stop it.
You have to take my thing, Mom.
Y'all some camera hogs. We're about to take our melatonin.
The first time I took it, it just made me go like shit sleep. But now that I'm taking it, now I can't even like go to sleep like I was.
Y'all not supposed to see that yet. Oh, right. I already gave y'all a tour. But I have to finish my house so that I can do. You're heavy. Look, someone said, I love your necklace. I love your necklace. She's a visco girl.
No, I'm not. I don't want to be a visco girl.
So, anyway, guys, I quit my job today. Like, I quit my job today. Y'all know, like 4 months ago, I started a new job because I was trying to save for that house, right? I can't do it. I just can't do it. Like, my boss really pushed me to my limits, and I got a lot of stuff paid off or whatnot. Like, I got my credit cards paid down. I got, I owed a bunch of shit. Like, I had owed a bunch of stuff. I ain't even lie. Like, I had owed a bunch of stuff. I was kind of like, stop. Tell them why I quit my job. You can go back in a second. So I owed a bunch of stuff. And I need to, like, get it all paid off. I'm trying to buy a house. Nothing was in collections, so I'm going to say that. Oh, it was kind of like stuff that, you know, you can kind of BS and pay. But anyway, I wanted to get it paid down. So I got it all paid down. Besides $2,000 on this one credit card. So I took the job as a property manager / real estate assistant. So if you follow me over on my Instagram at Miss Fashionably Late, then you've probably seen me like evicting people right and left. And why are you laughing? It's not funny.
Yeah.
Evicting people right and left and going to different properties and stuff, traveling all over the place. Like, that's what I was doing on Instagram every day. So come to find out, my boss was like super jealous of me. Like, I made a video telling you guys like about the mess with my boss. You can go watch that if you haven't watched it already. But like, I don't know, on Friday she just pissed me off. It's like every little decision I would make, even though I'm a property manager, I'm supposed to make my own decisions. Like, she would constantly like question my decisions. And keep in mind, this company didn't have any protocol in place, so it wasn't like I was breaking protocol. There were no rules. Like, can y'all imagine that? Imagine working somewhere where there's no rules. And it's just like, is there a budget? No, there's no budget. But then as soon as you spend money, you're spending too much. Like, it was a mess. So what happens today? Friday, y'all, I was fed up. Y'all know that song, 4 or 5 seconds from wildin'. I'm about to play that because that's how I felt on Friday. I was literally about to snap on her. So I was like, listen, my phone screen is broke. I got to go for the rest of the day because I was like, I don't want to make a rational decision and like quit. So I lied. I think I've had enough. I was listening to this on the way to work. I might get a little drunk. I say what's on my mind. I might do a little time. Just all my kindness. taken for weakness. 4 5 seconds from wildin'. Y'all, I was playing this shit on the way to work today. I think that's what made me quit. Okay, look. So this is what happened. Let me tell you, this is what happened. So Friday, she pissed me off. So I signed a lease with somebody on Friday, right? The place been vacant for 2 months. Y'all, let me show y'all pictures of what the place look like. Keep in mind, this lady told me don't paint, don't do carpet, don't do any of that. Like, these people get what they get. Now, this manager is an older white lady. All of our tenants are mostly Black. Unfortunately, like, the places are in the hood and most of the tenants are Black. So I feel like it was like a race thing because she was just like, we're not painting the walls, we're not putting carpet in, we're not doing any of that. Like, straight up fucking slumlord. Hey, doll. Yeah, girl. So, okay, so this place is sitting vacant for 2 months, and I moved somebody into it on Friday. She told me, y'all, get off of me. She told me first it was a pain to like get it painted, get carpet, get all that stuff. So boom, I finally convinced her after it sat vacant for about 2 weeks to let me paint it. This is what it looked like before. Wow. Okay. This is what it looked like before. Do y'all see this carpet? Do y'all see this carpet? Comment down below if any of y'all will move into a place that look like this. Please, I need some comments so I can give y'all the rest of the tea. Would you move into a place that look like this? No. It's a 3-bedroom, 2 baths. Would you move in something with nasty carpet like this? Yes. She said, hell no. Oh my God, what color should that carpet be? The color of that damn square down there. You see that? Look at that.
No.
Okay. Would you live here, Kenzie?
No.
Hell no. Nobody in their right mind would. Y'all see that? Somebody threw their plate. They probably got mad like, this nasty place, I'm paying $1,200. They just threw their dinner against the wall, okay? Look at this light fixture. Oh, 19, I don't know. God knows what light fixture. You got a white refrigerator and a freaking black stove, okay? And then, excuse me,
did you just fart?
I'm sorry, my stomach. Y'all, I've been not vegan. I've been vegetarian for like, oh my God, like
17 days.
About 17, 18 days, y'all. The stomach is going through some changes. And I'll be talking about it on YouTube very soon. Especially since now I'm unemployed. Look at this fridge handle. Would you want to go? What'd she say? They have a duty to do a basic mate ready. Exactly. And the Virginia Landlord Tenant Act even has stipulations about painting. Okay. So none of that is being done. Do y'all see that fridge handle? Would you want to touch this nasty fridge handle? Mm-mm. To go get your food.
And they even made it gold. Just because it's gold it's not gonna mean that anyone else is gonna wanna touch that.
That's dirt, baby, from the years. Dirt and it's faded. Okay, so this is what we're working with. Just a nasty place. Okay. So she told me I couldn't paint, I couldn't do carpet, but I was supposed to charge. Look at this. I was supposed to charge somebody $1,200 to live here, guys. I was supposed to find a new tenant to move in something that looks like this. I'm sorry. This is the hallway. I'm supposed to find a new tenant for 12. So anyway, it sat vacant. She finally agreed to let me paint, carpet, all that stuff. Let me show you what it looked like, and then I'll move on with my story.
Exactly.
What is that? $1,200 never. Oh, wait, y'all. It's in the hood. So it's in the hood. You got to deal with, on the other side of the fence, a terrible neighborhood. People are smoking weed. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Blasting music, fighting. The parking, you're only limited to one spot, one assigned spot. You gotta fight to park your other vehicle. Where are your friends and family gonna park? There's no visitor spaces, parking passes, nothing. Okay, like wait. So I have all these challenges. Then the tenants have to make 3 times the rent. They gotta pay a full month's deposit. They have to pay $30 for a credit check. Who in their right mind is gonna do that? The carpet look like it pooped itself. That's just nasty, not at all. Exactly.
But the only thing I liked about it was the beach houses. But I'm just saying those pillows were really dirty.
Kansas, they have other houses in their portfolio. There was these really nice beach houses. But even those, like, whatever. So, okay. This is what it looked like after. Okay? Guys, this is after she worked her magic. I'm talking about me. So she agreed to put the new carpet in, and she decided to do some, I don't know, office/jail carpet. You see, I wasn't allowed to get a new refrigerator, but I went in there and I should have did a video on this. I took appliance spray paint and I taped all of this off and spray painted it myself. Keep in mind, this lady gonna tell me that I was spending too much money when all I did was I took appliance paint, I painted that, taped it off, did it myself. All the knobs were changed over to silver, like stainless steel knobs or whatnot. Girl, she don't care because it was black people renting it, and I'm gonna get into that. So I replaced per Jennifer, replaced this with it was a candlestick ugly thing. Replace it with a ceiling fan. Okay. Now keep in mind, guys, as far as like products, she never had like a specific list of products. So in my experience, like a company, if they have a certain supply list, right? There was no supply list. So I just put it on maintenance's ticket for them to go in and replace these things. She came in and was like, why is that ceiling fan there? That's not the ceiling fan that I wanted. I didn't want that ceiling fan. And I'm just like, okay, well, how was I supposed to know what ceiling fan you wanted, boo? Like, you didn't tell me. You told me none of that was in place. None of this is in place. I was supposed to figure it out. She didn't want to do my job for me. So, boom, maintenance put this ceiling fan up. That wasn't my decision. So, anyway, this is what the place looked like after. Looks a hell of a lot better. It just looks cleaner. All I did was clean it up, okay? That's it. Just cleaned it up, made it look decent enough so that somebody wanted to rent it. I found a lady to rent it. She made 3 times the rent. She passed the credit check. The only thing is she didn't have enough money for the deposit. Now, keep in mind, like, I'm looking through leases and there's all different amounts of deposits being charged. Some people got charged a full month's deposit. Some people got charged half a month's deposit. So I thought it would be okay for me to charge this lady a half deposit. I mean, comment down below if like you've ever rented a place and because you have good credit, you got a lower deposit. People with good credit don't normally pay a full deposit. Keep in mind, this place has no rules set in place. So I thought it would be okay. So that's when she started harassing me on Friday. Why did you give the lower deposit to this lady? This, that, and that going off. That's when I was like, you know what? Where's my Rihanna song? Like, I'm thinking about my Rihanna song, and I'm just like, I'm really gonna wow out on this lady because we had gotten to another argument a week before. We were in a unit. She came over to these apartments that I was showing you, and she just had the nerve, guys, to walk through with her little white gloves, like white glove the unit. So y'all know what white glove treatment is. White glove treatment, somebody walks through and they're literally like looking for dirt. She's making all types of comments about the paint job and how the paint job was not the best paint job. Look at that. They got a little bit of paint on the doorknob. Look at that. There's a little bit of paint on the ceiling. Do I need to go back to my pictures? Because, guys, the first person she had me move in, she had me move them into a place that looked like the one that I showed you guys with dirty carpet and stuff like that. So how are you going to come through with a white glove, like, on this place? Like, picking apart every little thing. You know this looks better than what you were doing. What she should have did her. Exactly. Yeah, so she come in with a white glove doing all this stuff, blah, blah, blah. It really, really pissed me off. So the unit we were looking at, it was an eviction. There was 30 boxes of shoes, and this lady wore a size freaking 12 and a half shoe, okay? So I don't know why that's important, but damn, 12 and a half. So sorry to any of y'all that wear that. But there was 30 boxes of shoes on the floor. She said, Shion, why don't you go ahead and pick up those shoe boxes? I was like, well, I asked maintenance to get up the shoe boxes because he still has to come in here and do maintenance. So I don't see why he can't take the shoebox trash out when he finishes the maintenance. And she goes, he's not a trash man. But she's being cheap. You get what you pay for. Exactly. And then that's the other thing with the paint job. She told me, I'm sorry, that I could only spend, she did give me parameters on that. She's like, tell your friend, the painter, that he can paint both of these units for $1,200. So that gave me kind of a guideline on what I could spend as far as paint or whatever. And my friend did it off the strength of me. So anyway, and first of all, if you're not going to make the units look decent, you're going to continue to get raggedy people who don't pay on time, who are going to tear the places up, because why am I going to take care of something that looks like what I showed y'all? Like, you're not going to find somebody to meet your strict criteria and pay that kind of rent. So anyway, guys, this is the day she asked me to pick up the shoe boxes. This is what I was wearing. Do I look like I'm about to pick up some damn shoe boxes? Like, look at this outfit. Do I look like the trash lady today, or do I look like I came to get your places rented? I came to get your places rented. Is she gonna ask me why I didn't clean up no shoe boxes? I said, first of all, oh, she said, let her see your nails. I have big feet. I'm sort of tall. I'm sorry, dude. I wasn't talking shit. I was just amazed that there was, I don't know.
Thank you.
So yeah, anyway, this is what I was wearing. She told me to pick up shoe boxes. I told her, if you want somebody that's going to clean up trash, you need to find somebody else. So that's where it all kind of started. So fast forward, Friday, I lied and said my phone was broke. I took the whole weekend to marinate on things. And by Monday, I just still wasn't feeling it. So Monday, she's sending me all types of emails, text messages, blah, blah, blah. I told her, let me go to her messages.
Thank you.
Okay, so she's like, Friday, are you coming into the office? I would like to talk to you about the lease. Please come to the office. I'm ignoring the shit out of these phone calls because I'm about to snap. I said, I'm at the Apple store getting my phone screen repaired, but I was sitting on my couch. And so then she says, let me know when you're headed to the office. I start responding. Please contact me once your phone is repaired. I start responding. So that's when she started emailing, texting me on the work app, calling me. I just was really at the point where I was like, I can't deal with this anymore. I'm tired of like having these conversations every single week. Like, you can't expect for somebody to do things your way if you don't have set parameters. I am perfectly fine doing whatever you ask me to do, but you can't in one breath say, do your job, I don't want to do it for you. And then in the next breath, why did you do that? You know, like that shit got old. So, long story short, she texted me on Sunday. Since I have not heard from you all weekend, I want to make sure you receive my messages to be in the office all day Monday. If there's any reason you cannot be there, let me know. So then that's when I emailed her back and I was like, my daughter is sick. I'm not coming in on Monday. I'm sorry. I had to use you as an excuse because I was really trying to like not quit, right? So then Monday comes, she texts me, are you working while you're at home? I said, no, I'm not. Why am I working from home? I'm off. No, I'm not working from home. And she said, are you quitting? I said, are you wanting me to quit? She said, no, but there's no reason you can't work from home. My daughter is sick. She said, you say I don't care about the tenants, which I never said that. She must have snooped through my email because I had drafted a long email draft and never sent it. But she was the type of person that used to log into other people's email accounts and check stuff. So that's where I think she got that from. And she said, but you don't seem to care about your employer and the owner of the properties you are paid to care for. How am I not when every decision I've made is to maximize the quality of tenant that you guys are getting? And like, you're the one that's letting people go 3, 4, 5 months without paying rent. I'm evicting these people and finding new qualified tenants, and you're fighting me on every single decision. How do I not care about the owners? If I didn't care about the owners, I would probably just skate by. Like, you know? Anyway, I said, why? Because I took off today because my kid is sick. You sound crazy. At this point, I don't care. So I said, maybe you need to find someone more committed like Corey. Corey is the guy whose job I replaced. Corey stole over $35,000 from them. Corey was a yes man. Yes, ma'am. Yes, I got this. Everybody speaks very highly of Corey. The residents loved Corey. Corey stole so much money from people. He would like say, oh, your security deposit is $2,700. Give me $1,700 of that in cash. Like Corey's in jail right now. Okay. So, hey girl. So anyway, so I said, maybe you need to find someone more committed like Corey. And then she said, let's not get into a war of words. We have some important things to discuss tomorrow. So today came, I'm driving to work. I'm playing my Rihanna song, 4 or 5 seconds. I get to work. As soon as I get to work, she like, let's meet in the meeting room. So the guy will always agree with everything. Girl, you're gonna have to watch this live later. The guy will always agree with everything I say. He's like, listen, I understand where you're coming from. Everything you point out, like I agree with. So he will always try to be the mediator between me and Jennifer. The meeting starts. Jennifer freaking starts talking trash. And I was just like, I let her talk trash. I responded to maybe 1 to 2 things that she said. And I said, you know what? This is not working out. It's not. You're really unhappy with the way I'm doing things. I'm such a bad employee. Like, I quit.
And I
and I was like, I quit. And she was like, you're quitting? Y'all, this is where things get juicy. She got so mad, right? I said, yeah, I quit. I'm done. Like, I can't do this. I don't operate the way that you operate. I just can't do this. Like, it's not working out for you. It's not working out for me. I'm just going to leave. Okay. So I go to my office and I start to try to take the keys off the ring. Y'all see these claws? Like, I was having a little bit of trouble. So I picked up some scissors. She going to say, what are you picking up scissors for? Why the fuck are you following me into my office? Like, what are you in here for? Like, I'm packing my things up and I'm leaving. You don't have to follow me in here. Like, just 10 seconds ago, you were still trying to work things out so that I would still be working with you. Now, 10 seconds later, you're following me like I'm about to steal something. Like, what? So I was like, listen, I'm going to take my keys off the ring. I'm going to pack my little bit of like office supplies up, go get the Easy Pass out my car. And that's it. Like, you know, and so I said, but what you're not. So she comes. Okay. So you see how Kenzie is sitting here? I'm like digging through my purse and trying to take the keys off and stuff. She's like, give me the company credit card. I'm like, okay. So I stopped taking the keys off. I go through my wallet. I get the company credit card. I put it on top of the desk. She is literally, guys, standing over top of me like this. Standing over top of me like this. No, they need to see you. She's over top of me like this, guys. What would you do if you're a grown ass lady digging through your bag to give people their stuff back and another grown lady is standing over top of you talking junk?
I'ma smack you.
Like, no, you don't want to smack a white lady because that's not a good decision, because she's definitely going to call the police and definitely cry some tears, even though she's being a bully. Like, who stands over top of somebody like that? So I said, what you're not going to do is stand over top of me. She was like, yes, I am. I am going to stand over top of you. I said, what are you so hostile for? Like, all of this stress and whatever for the past 4 months that you've put me through, like, there's no rules, there are rules, and blah, blah. Like, I'm over it. So I'm going to get my stuff and I'm going to leave. But you're not going to stand over top of me. And she goes, I am going to stand over top of you. And so I said, so I stand up now. I grab my purse. And she used to be so jealous. Like, y'all know, like, I have replica stuff. But she would just be so jealous. Like, I would come in with my Louis Vuitton, like, tote every day. And she asked me one time, like, how do you buy all this designer stuff? Mind your business. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's called money, baby. But anyway, so I knew that she was jealous just from the time where I heard her say stuff about my hair, my nails, and my dresses and all that kind of stuff. Long story short, guys, like I told her she wasn't going to stand over top of me. And I said, now I'm going to go to my car and take my keys off my ring. And then I'll come back and get my stuff. No, you're not going to leave. You're not going to leave. She's in the doorway blocking me from leaving. She's like, you're not going to leave. And I was like, Jennifer, get out of my way. Like, I just straight up, like, get out of my way. No, you're not going to leave here. And yeah, no disrespect to white people, but it's just some white people. Like, y'all see these type of white people in these videos on Instagram. Like, that's the best way I can describe it. Like, people who feel, I mean, black people do it too, but you more so, it's like with a white person and a black person, they feel like superior. It's certain white people, and she's one of them. Like, she's in her 60s, so she was raised in that era, like with that energy, you know what I mean? So just even the way she would talk about the workers, like she would call them idiots, and like these effing idiots can't do anything right, blah blah blah. And as I started meeting the workers, they're all black. You know what I'm saying? Like the way you didn't want to make these apartments nice because they're in the hood and blah, blah, blah. All the tenants are black. There's a few white people here and there, and the places they live wasn't nasty. So to me, I think she was very, very racist. And then she stood in the doorway, not allowing me to leave. So finally, Will, the operations manager, gets up from his desk and says, Jennifer, go to your office. Go. You go to your car and get the easy pass and come back or whatever. And so I go to the car, I get the easy pass, I take the keys off. I'm trying to find receipts and things for my credit card. And y'all, let me tell you something. When I quit, I was going to be nice and sit and have a conversation. She hired black workers because she knows blacks work hard. She was my boss. Yeah. So this company is like a real estate company. So they flip houses. And then they also have rentals. So the houses they flip, the houses they can't sell because it's going to cost too much to fix, they rent them out. So, girl, anyway, long story short, all the people that work on, okay, this is the weird part. They buy houses, flip them, and sell them, right? So they have painters, cleaners, trash people, like every process that needs to be done, they have people that work for the company to do this stuff. But on the rental side, which is still part of the same company, I had to hire contractors for everything. Why do I have to hire contractors to throw trash away, to clean, to paint, when you have people over here that do the same thing? Like, does that make sense? Why wouldn't you just use the people that are working on your flip houses, use them for your rentals instead of making me find contractors and then complaining about the contractors that I found? Like, it's just, oh my God, I'm so happy I don't have to think about this shit anymore. Y'all don't understand. So I turned in all my stuff, and I was going to be nice, slave owner mentality. What she think this is, to help. That's how she treated me, especially when she stood over top of me. I was just like, this lady. And then the text message she sent me on Sunday, like, you don't have any loyalty to your boss, the people that pay you. Girl, little do you know, I've been working on my store, like, while I'm sitting here. Good morning. I have my laptop over here working on my own stuff. Like, I don't care about this little paycheck. It was $550 a week. $550 a week. What the fuck is that? It was literally enough to pay my monthly bills. And that was fine for me because I was in a place where I was trying to get some stuff paid off, and I was trying to save and use some pay stubs to get another house. But she literally just made the work environment so toxic that I just couldn't continue. Like, I just couldn't. Yeah, girl, $550 a week, baby. But I also got like free gas. So that was kind of nice. But just think about it. I really wasn't doing nothing. Like, yes, I took people to court. And like, yes, I had to like travel to the city sometimes. But like, my time was unaccounted for. So there would be days like I'll go in the office at 9, smile, and then go to the gym. And then like go do whatever I wanted to do all day and then show up later like as if I worked all day. So I really wasn't. And the crazy thing was I was doing the bare minimum and still doing more than she was doing full time. Like, you know what I mean? I was still getting rent collected. Hi, worrisome ass dog. What's up? She's so worrisome. But yeah, so I still was getting my job done. It doesn't matter if I was getting it. You got toothpaste on your neck. So yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, yeah, $550 a week, girl. $550 a week was good when you ain't really working. Like, I wasn't really doing nothing. It was when she thought that I was gonna throw trash away and do all this nonsense. Like, you really think I'm about to do that for $550 a week? And I'm talking about that's after tax, just $550. You think I'm gonna do all that? No, I'm gonna pretend that I'm working very hard, but really I'm at my house chilling, or I'm at TJ Maxx shopping. If y'all follow me on Instagram, y'all see I was not working for real. But the little bit of time I was working, like I still got everything I need to get done. You know what I mean? So they should pay better. They really should. It's nice to get access to the credit card because I ain't pay for gas in 4 months. I would fill up my tank twice a week sometimes. $60 a tank without any questions. So it was just, I mean, it had its little perks and stuff, and it was a really easy job, something that you could do. You need to go watch TV in your room, sweetheart. Why you roll your eyes? Go get them chocolate figs so we can try it. Anyway, guys, I'm so happy that chapter of my life is over. I'm happy that that chapter of my life is over. And so if you guys are in a toxic work environment, no matter if the money is easy, no matter if you can go home and chill during the day, like whatever, if it's starting to mess with your sanity, it's starting to make you feel stressed in your personal life, it's not worth it. Like, it's just not. And that's why I always try to tell the people in my life and try to tell you guys that it's important to have your own sources of income. It's so important to have multiple streams of income, because if you don't, you will have to stay in a situation with a toxic ass boss like that. Like, just imagine if I didn't have my business income. Like, just imagine if I didn't make money from YouTube. Just imagine if I didn't make money from business consulting. I would be stuck there making $550 a week, being stressed out by an idiot. Like, no, create your own income, because these jobs don't have to keep you. They don't have to keep you, and the stress sometimes is just not worth it. While y'all sitting at work, y'all definitely stop. I got it. While you're stressed out at work and suffering because of like stress at work, I don't know where I was going with that, but y'all, seriously, create your own income, because jobs are not promised. Jobs are not promised, and you shouldn't have to be in a place where you're harassed and you hear your boss talking crap about you. Like, you just shouldn't have to do that. But when you only have your job as income, you're kind of forced to stay in situations sometimes that aren't healthy. Yeah, and it was dangerous taking those crazy people to court sometimes. But really not. They understood. Like, they ain't pay their rent. She would just take excuses. Instead of rent, like, people will call her and be like, oh, my dog died. This lady owed $5,000. That was 4 months of rent. She would call every single week these people and harass them about paying rent. My dog died. The next week, my daughter had a graduation. I'm a single mom. Like, oh. And that's why no rent was getting collected. She stopped to sob stories. Don't you live in the same place? No, baby, I own my house. Don't you live in the same place as your job? I own my house, and this place is like a property management. I used to live on one of the properties I worked at, but that was years ago. I've been in my house for like almost 5 years now. So yeah, And if you ever work in property management, do not live on site for a long time, because if you get fired, they do push you out. No, girl. A long time ago, I did used to live where I worked at. But now, come on, she can't have chocolate. And she already sniffing. So, yeah. But no, I don't. She just would do weird stuff. Like even my friend's mom, she cleaned the property, right? My friend's mom cleaned the property. She's licensed, insured, all that. She don't say, yeah, I looked up your friend's mom or whatever, and I see that she lives in a house next door to where we're flipping at. I was like, first of all, you're lying because my friend's mom doesn't even own that house. So what did you do? Look up her lease? That's a lie. Like, she just would do weird stuff. But anyway, enough about her. Ding dong, the witch is dead. It's over. I'm just so happy, guys, to be in a different place. So I have been a vegetarian for, what is it, 17 or 18 days?
17.
17 days, no meat, guys. Woohoo! 17 days, no meat. So me and Kenzie have been trying all types of new recipes. Where's my water? That was just right there.
I don't know.
You drank my water?
No. Ew. They're here.
You hit my water?
No. Mom, my no.
Anyway, so yeah. No meat. I'm done with meat, guys. Done. Don't have a desire, craving, nothing for it. I have not eaten meat. And so I'm trying to get Kenzie to switch over to not eating meat. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Well, I'm eating my last meal ticket.
I didn't get a last meal.
Oh, no. I didn't know you didn't last meal.
No, I had to cut meat off cold turkey, honestly. Yeah, I have not eaten meat. I haven't had a desire to eat meat. It was very hard. Very, very hard. Like in the beginning, I felt like I had the flu. I felt sick. I was like not craving meat, but like I would just eat stuff and just still be starving. Like it's been hard. But I've been slowly learning to navigate life with no meat. So, what did we make last night?
Lasagna. Right?
Mm-hmm. So we made lasagna, and what kind of meat did we put in it? Corey stole money. Corey stole $35,000.
And we put impossible meat based off of a pan.
So in our lasagna, we put impossible meat. Guys, impossible meat tastes so good.
It tastes like regular meat.
It really tastes like regular meat, but it's plant-based. He went to jail for that. Yeah, he's in jail right now for it. So we bought these last night.
Last night?
Yes, whatever. We bought these a couple minutes. It's chocolate figs. I don't know why Kenzie wanted to try this. And it's dark chocolate. I don't even know, girl. I can't even see that emoji. Try turkey or chicken. We don't eat meat. Well, she eats meat. Anyway, so Kenzie wants to try these chocolate figs. They're dark chocolate.
Is this emoji?
Like surprise her.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Okay, so we're gonna try the chocolate figs. Stop watching my face for a reaction. Chocolate figs. Oh, I'm sorry if I said it with an attitude or something, but yeah, the guy who I replaced stole $35,000 worth of money from the company. That's good. Firm tofu. I haven't tried tofu yet.
Oh,
No, the dog cannot eat chocolate. You can't spill chocolate, Kenzie. You're gonna kill her. I like them. Good choice, Mackenzie. Chocolate covered figs, delicious. But yeah, I didn't go vegan, so I still have like cheese and stuff. I'm still eating cheese, but I want to cut cheese off. Because every time I eat cheese, I can feel the mucus. Like, I get mucus build up, and I'm like, you know what I mean? That feeling. The tofu, I haven't really experimented. Why are you drinking my water?
I'm sorry, I didn't know it was in water.
Yes, you did.
So I did it.
Stop.
Can do a waterfall?
No. That is disgusting.
It's a waterfall.
Don't put your mouth on my bottle.
I'm not.
Yeah, I don't like drinking after kids. They always have stuff floating in your
But
water.
I'm your kid.
You always have stuff floating in my drink.
Mm-mm.
That's my water. Dogs can't eat chocolate for real. No, girl. No, dogs can't eat chocolate. You want to see what happens when a dog eats chocolate? You're gonna have poop everywhere. Literally. One time I pet sitted these pets. Like, y'all, I was so bad. One time on Craigslist, I think I was like 17. I went on Craigslist and signed myself up for pet sitting, and this lady found my ad and was like, okay, you can pet sit. And I didn't tell my mom. So the lady just shows up at our house, and like Q and I, we lived in the PJs, and this was like a white lady. So she just showed up. She was real cool. She was like, hey, oh my God, thank you so much for agreeing to watch my dogs for so cheap and for so long. We were watching her dogs for like a week for like $75. Like, jackpot, okay? Jackpot. I know she was so happy. These dogs got into a Snicker bar, okay? When I got home from work, my mom's like, you got a mess to clean up. It was the worst smelling stuff ever. Why is she drinking water? Put her stuff up. It's too late. Now she's going to have to go outside again. But it's like, oh, I want another chocolate covered thing. But anyway, there was poop everywhere. When I say poop everywhere, there was poop every freaking where. It was disgusting. Them dogs was so sick. I didn't even call the owner and let her know that her dogs was throwing up because they ate chocolate. But they ate a whole Snicker bar and it was everywhere. I know I was dumb. I was young and stupid. Like $75 for a whole week. And she had one of the dogs was big. Like one of the dogs was really, really big. And then the other one was like small, like Oreo. But
no chocolate for them.
Oh my God. Y'all got any chocolate? I don't think so. It's so good. But yeah, guys, that's what's been going on with me. So I'll be on YouTube more frequently. I'm sorry about the way the uploads have been happening. I know y'all be like, what the hell? Like, why don't you keep re-uploading this damn video? And it's because YouTube really be tripping with this music. Like, you can't have no music in your video. I'm gonna start singing in the backgrounds of the songs, like do a makeup tutorial and be like, 5 seconds for a while. I'm just kidding. But literally, and they probably still will get me on a copyright for that. Like, YouTube is so bad with copyrights. You literally can barely have music in a video. Like, it's bad. So that's why sometimes you'll see me upload a video and then try to go watch it and you can't watch it because it's gone. Because I'll look and they'll say, this is copyright. And I'll be like, damn it. So yeah. Like Choice TV, I'll watch him and he cracks me up. Did I hit you? I'm sorry. Did we already take melatonin? You need to go brush your teeth though.
I didn't
eat. Are you hungry?
Ow!
I asked you, she just caught right across her face. I asked you, were you hungry? You said no. Now you're hungry? Okay. Move, dog. Trace TV cracks me up. Well, I'll be getting another job. I pray to God that I never have to get another job. I'm honestly in a place where I don't need a job anymore. Like, I wanted to get that last little $2,000 paid off and I wanted to get a house. But what I learned, guys, is that I had a realtor in the office run my numbers and I bought my house. This is why it's so important for y'all to buy property. Girl, first he cracking me up, and it's like the stuff he be eating. Come on, let me go warm you up some food. Choice TV cracks me up because why are you singing like that? Like, why are you singing like that? That is absolutely ridiculous. And then he'll literally say like, I'm only singing at the end of this video so that I can run more ads on it or something like that. And like, he is just crazy. But anyway, I hope move the chocolates. Yes, I put the top back on it. Kenzie, pick those chocolates up for me, please, baby. Are you asleep? You said you were hungry. Okay, well, don't fall asleep because I'm about to warm you up some food. So anyway, I pray to God that I never have to get a job. And I started talking about buying a house. Why it's important for you guys to buy a house. It's important for you to buy a house because I had a realtor run my numbers. And I bought my house 4 years ago in May. So it'll be 5 years in May. Ooh, it's cold. 5 years in May. And house across the street, same floor plan, same layout, sold for $162,000. Y'all, I live in a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house. My house is 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, 1,030 square feet. The same house sold for $162,000. I paid $118,000 for my house. So I paid it down to $100,006. So I have like over, let me see. I'm gonna tell you how much equity I have. So really, ooh, it's so cold right here. Okay, so if I sell my house for, I will try to get $165,000 because my house is like decorated better and it's already staged. So say I sold mine for $168,000, or I hold on to it for a few more years and I can get $170,000. Ooh. I already have $62,000 equity. So if I want to go get an equity loan right now, I got $62,000 to play with. I can go take a loan out, use that as a down payment for my next property, and I can rent this property out and get it paid off. So that way, one day when I'm no longer here on this earth, like Mackenzie will have some money to play with. Just think about in 30 years when this thing is paid off and Kenzie can keep a renter in here, she's going to make whatever the price for rent is. Right now, the neighbor across the street is paying like $1,200 to live in a house like mine, and it's raggedy as fuck. Like, they've done nothing in there. It looks like 1970s in there. So imagine how much I could like rent mine for. So, all right, girl, that's great. You really quit. I had to quit. I was stressed. Oh yeah, plus I got a first-time home buyer's loan through the first bank. Wait, what is it? The Federal Home Loan Bank of Atlanta. I was just looking on their website the other day. They still offer the first-time home buyer's credit. So they give you a Kenzie. Y'all, we made some vegetarian mac and cheese. I mean, shit, lasagna. And it's like, it's still regular cheese and stuff, but it has impossible meat in it. Impossible meat is so good. I wish I could smell this right now. But anyway, Federal Home Loan Bank of America, they're still doing the first time home buyers grant. You can get up to $5,000 for closing costs. You only owe the money back if you don't stay in the house for 5 years. So boom, May comes. I don't even owe that $5,000 that they gave me to help close on my house. I don't owe it anymore once I make it through May. And then also I seen on the Federal Home Loan Bank of Atlanta website that they also offer $15,000 if you buy one of their bank-owned properties and plan to flip it. So there is money out here, guys. There is money. And like, buying a house is just so important. Like, $62,000 in equity opens up a lot of possibilities. Like, think about it. If I was living in an apartment, first of all, guys, my mortgage is only fucking $799. $799. Where the hell can you live at for $799? Where can you live at for that? Freedom. Congratulations. Thank you. This is my second time leaving corporate America, guys. And if I go back, Kenzie, come get your lasagna, boo. You cannot go to sleep without brushing your teeth. Come eat. Get up. Come eat. Get up. Come eat. Do you like seafood? I do not. I do not like seafood. I do not like seafood at all. No. But yeah, you guys, like, buying a house is just so important. It's so important. I bought my spouse. I think you're saying house. I bought my house at age 19. I'm almost paid off. Oh, girl. Congratulations. That's so good. That's so good. Don't take another mortgage out. But yeah, it's just like it's just financial freedom. You get a tax write-off. I should make a video about why you should buy a house. But you get a tax break on your taxes. You can't do that renting an apartment. Like, you can't get a tax break renting an apartment. At least you're going to get money back on your taxes just for owning a home. Like, that interest that you pay on your loan, you get that money back, boo, on your taxes. And then on top of that, the other good benefits of owning a home is that your mortgage stays the same. My mortgage, it started off at $745 for my house. The first year it was $745. It went up because my insurance went up or something. But for the past 3.5 years, my mortgage has been $799. Like, if you live in an apartment, your rent goes up every single year, just about, right? Or you have to move, because that was the problem with me. I had to keep moving because I couldn't find anywhere where the rent wasn't fluctuating like crazy. Like, I couldn't afford to pay $1,100-$1,200 for rent, and it still was in a crappy area. So I was like, I need to buy something. And now that I purchased a home, my payment has stayed the same. I don't have to worry about them getting crazy. If my insurance goes up, I can go find new insurance. I don't have to stick with a high payment. So I'm more in control of, like, my finances by owning a home, you know? I don't eat crab, and you eat salmon. I don't know. I tried salmon one freaking time, and I didn't really care for it. Like,
I thought it was salmon.
I don't know. I think it's salmon. We don't eat that.
That's how you know we don't eat it.
Hmm?
That's how you know we don't eat it.
Yeah, we don't even know how to pronounce it. So yeah, guys. Oh yeah, and you only have to have a 640 credit score to get a FHA loan. So when I bought my house, I had exactly a 640. So you don't even have to have, like, a crazy credit score. Of course, the better your credit score, the better interest rate you're going to get on your home. But you don't have to have, like, a superb credit score to buy a house. You just really need to be at about a 640 to get a good rate. So I highly recommend you guys to get a house. You have a fixed mortgage rate? I think so. I think it is fixed, and it's like 3%. I think it's right at 3%. It's really, really low, because I think now a lot of my friends that bought houses, like, in the last year and a half, you need it warmed up somewhere? Okay. All their interest rates are like 4% and 5%. So, yeah. You like ricotta cheese? Guys, I'm sleepy. I think that melatonin kicked in, and I need to get a shower and probably walk the dog before we lay it down. Yeah. So anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for hearing me out. Listen to my long rant about why I quit my job. Kenzie wants to talk to y'all real quick.
Wait, what? I did?
I thought that's why you were sticking your lasagna fingers on my computer. That's not why. Oh.
Thank you guys so much for watching our stream. Peace.
Bye. Good night.
Good night.